So I just finished this painting, which is La Emerald, and it's the first of a series that I just decided I wanted to do, which is the birthstones. It is Art Nouveau inspired, and this is my emerald piece, but I decided that it would be really neat to do a series of 12 for each birth month, which means that I need to take a trip and get some more wood so that I can get started on the next piece.
So, we don't want
Nope. Thank you. Oh, brushes. I love. Baby tubes. Look how pretty these ones look. Little baby all tucked in. Some of my samples have come in and I really want to open them with you. I've ordered some new sizes that I've never had before, as well as new pieces that have never been printed. This is also how they will arrive to you. They are wrapped in this nice tissue paper. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. Wow. The quality turned out so well. I also have 8x10 versions of all these pieces. I love my new prints. You don't buy crappy brushes.
Wow.
Oh well.
Uh-oh. Is the screw from it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I love color mixing videos. I find this process so satisfying. To be the one mixing the colors and to watch someone else mixing them, it's such a romantic process. It feels so magical to me. And something I find kind of difficult with making content is trying to figure out how long to make each clip, because I don't want to completely bore you, my viewer, but I also want to add more of what I think is enjoyable and interesting, especially as an artist documenting her process. This is a big thing for me. If there are any moments of a painting process that you find particularly interesting and that you want to see more of, and maybe you feel like you would watch the clip twice as long as what I put in the video, let me know, because I'm still learning long-form content and figuring out how to document my process in a way that's appealing and interesting while also not driving myself insane. It has been a while since I made a painting this large. This is 18x24, and I used to make paintings at this scale and even larger all the time. I used to make so many oil paintings, and in the past year, I just had a lot of big life changes, and I moved across the country, essentially. And at that point, I kind of found comfort in watercolor and in sketching and just learning my artistic voice again. But returning to this sort of Art Nouveau classical oil painting meets Serenity Flare style just feels like home to me, and I feel like I've learned so much in my explorations, but I'm excited to be returning to my roots a little bit. I am also really excited to be creating more of this style and more in this series. This is the part of the painting process that gets me in trouble because I'm just about at the finish line, but I keep seeing things that I want to correct. Think maybe I should just add a highlight there, or fix a shadow there, or maybe I need to add this whole new thing. And I want to keep the integrity of the painting and accept that it has everything that it needs. Once you start overworking things, it gets muddy and it loses the beauty that it once had. So I have to say, Serenity, stop touching it. It's good. I think I've done all that I can for this piece, and sometimes you have to accept that and realize that on the next one you can improve again. But I think this just needs a layer of varnish, and it's maybe good enough, maybe done. I want to keep touching it. I'm not going to. What do you think of my painting? He's obviously just so enamored he has no words, right? And back to napping. This is how the piece turned out. I need to varnish it so that all of the sheen is the same, but there it is. I completely missed this section of the gold. I don't even know how to explain this material I'm using. It's almost like liquid metal, but I'm going to link it in my description if you want to try it out yourself. And I guess it kind of worked out because I get to show you how I did it a little bit. It's just kind of following a pattern, and I didn't paint this section at first because I knew I was going to have some of the hair and the leaves overlapping it, so I just filled it in after. Oh my gosh, this process, my hands were so sore. All those little dots. And then finishing off the piece with my signature. I like to use gold paint pens for it, and I'll also have that linked below if you want to try it out. I think that's all for this video, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will subscribe so I can see you in my next one.